Let me begin with a simple but uncomfortable question. If something is perfectly legal, does that automatically make it right? Recently, during a cricket match between Bangladesh and Pakistan, something unusual happened. You would have seen that match. The incident occurred on the fourth ball of the 39th over with Mehidy Hasan Miraz bowling. Mohammad Rizwan, the batter, played the ball straight towards the bowler. While completing his follow through, Miraz moved across to field the ball and briefly collided with Salman Agha, the non-striker, who had just stepped out of his crease. As Agha bent to pick up the ball and return it to Miraz, Miraz quickly grabbed the ball and broke the stumps, while the batter was still outside the ground. The third umpire ruled it a run out, a decision that visibly frustrated Agha. Technically, yes, it was a run out. The umpire gave it out, but within minutes, the cricket world started debating something else. Not the rule, but the spirit of the game. And this wasn't just about cricket, because at its core, this is how the way business world works. In cricket and business, rules decide what is legal, but reputation decides what is respected. What parallels can we draw between this incident and the business world, and what lessons can we learn from it? First lesson, legal versus ethical. The dismissal was completely within the rules of cricket, yet many people still felt uncomfortable. Why? Because every system operates within two boundaries. The first boundary is legal, what rules allow, and the second boundary is ethical, what society respects. Legal compliance protects you from penalties, ethics protects you from loss of trust. Second lesson, short term gain versus long term reputation. Bangladesh got a wicket, but the incident triggered a global debate. In business too, leaders face similar choices. Some decisions deliver immediate advantage, but reputation behaves differently. It builds slowly over years and can disappear quickly. That is why wise leaders ask not only, will this help us win today? But they also ask, how will this define us tomorrow? Lesson 3, leadership lives in the gray zones. Rules handle black and white situations. Leadership is tested in gray zones. Moments where something may be technically correct but still uncomfortable. These moments shape organizational culture because employees do not learn culture from mission statements. They learn it by watching what leaders do when the rule book allows flexibility. Companies that ignore the spirit of responsible conduct eventually pay a price. History shows this clearly. Enron, Volkswagen, Satyam Computer Services, and there are many more. All of them operated within complex legal structures, but they violated the spirit of responsible conduct. And when that line is crossed, consequences are rarely small. The business compass insight. Every organization operates on two forms of capital, financial capital and trust capital. Financial capital appears in balance sheets. Trust capital exists in the minds of customers, employees, and partners, that is, the stakeholders. And once trust capital is damaged, rebuilding it takes years. That is why wise leaders apply a simple filter. Not just, is this allowed, but something more important than that. Is this the kind of organization we want to be? Because rules define the minimum behavior and leadership defines the standard. So, the closing line, in cricket and in business, rules decide what is legal, but reputation decides what is respected. And in leadership, respect is always more valuable than advantage. Finally, before we close, I want to ask you something. This run out was legal according to the rules of cricket, but was it ethically fair? What is your opinion? Do you think Bangladesh simply used the rules of the game, or do you feel that this went against the spirit of cricket? Write your thoughts in the comment section. And remember, in sports and in business, how you win matters more than winning. Thank you so much and have a great day.